Holy shit.
Slow down, grab the wall.
Hey YouTube, wanted to bring you guys an update on the Fusion, and as you can probably already tell, I've done more Plastidip. So starting off with the front end, I did the grill. A lot of people have done this. It's basically just joining the two grills together with the white piece right there. I wish the license plate could be removed, but I don't want to get a ticket. This right here is Plastidipped, and I had the whole thing black, but the car wash decided the silver ring should be there. And the car is absolutely filthy right now, as you can tell. I haven't washed it in a couple weeks, but I will be washing it tonight before car meet. Taking a look at the tires are wearing pretty badly. You can see I don't have a lot of sidewall left. You can see my rollover onto the sidewalls. Also Plastidipped the stripes. I need to redo these because they don't look all that great, but they'll do for now. If I can honestly just clean up the edges, that'll be fine, but I don't know of a way to do that without tearing the rest of the stripe up. Like I said, the car's disgusting. Another thing, while we're at the wheels, I have two bent rims. This will be the third one, which is fantastic. This tire also had a screw in it. It's not showing right now, but it was like right there. I'll add a picture of it in the video if I can remember to do that. And then these are still Plastidip, still really like those. I did get some new wiper blades a couple months ago. They're Michelin something or others. They work just fine. So this rim is bent, and then the one on the back left is bent, and they're both pretty bad. Don't know when that came from. Probably when I hit that pothole the first time before I even got these tires. The taillights, I believe, have changed since you last saw them. The light didn't shine through all that well. I was worried about getting a ticket, so I did them in Plastidip smoke. All that down there is still Plastidipped and filthy. I also dipped the titanium and the Fusion, and I'm probably just going to leave this because I kind of like that little subtle hint there. Plastidipped this a couple nights ago. Not really sure how I like it, but it's okay for now. It's a little leathery looking. My license plate frame is faded pretty bad. I need to pick up a new one of those. So yeah, this rim is bent. And also, another big change that I did with the car is I got sick and tired of the drone. So what I did is had a glass pack welded in. Like, it's right here, and I'll add a picture of it. I would bend down and show you, but you can't really see it from underneath the car, so I took some pictures when it was on the lift being done. I'll add those in there too. No more new stickers. The trunk does have some random dents on it, like on the top. I don't know where they came from, and you can't really see them on video. You have to be really looking for them to see them. So that's interesting. I will stick the camera up under the headrest and do a drive. I don't know how well it's gonna pick up the sound, but I'll go ahead and do it anyways. Just got the wheels balanced and rotated. This one's bent. Obviously you can see the wheel weights there stacked on top of themselves, so that's great. These tires were on the front. These are actually worse than the ones that are on the front right now. I will be getting a new set of tires probably February, March-ish. Thinking about going with Hankook V12 Evo 2s because they're really good performance tire. And of course, now that I've started doing performance-y things with the car, I'd like to have performance tires. But anyways, I will go ahead and stick the camera inside and we'll take it for a drive. Let me know what you guys think about the stripes too. Another thing I'm planning on doing soon is vinyl wrapping the inner wing, the inner strip in the hood, basically here. If you can picture that. Actually I have a Photoshop picture, so I'll add that in there too. Dang, I have a lot of editing to do. But anyways, I will go ahead and stick the camera inside and take it for a drive and see what you guys think. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go for a little drive here. And again, I apologize, the inside of the car is just as dirty as the outside, but like I said, I'm going to clean it up in a little while. So basically the glass pack didn't really change the sound of it, it just cut out the drone and added a little more turbo noise, which is fine with me. we'll go ahead and go out this way. So I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a lot more, you can hear air instead of drone. Is the best way I can describe it. Like a whooshing noise took place of the deep drone that just rattled your ears out. Driving it on the highway is so much better. And of course, now that I live 3 hours from home, having no drone is really nice. It was really bad on the highway. So that was a run to 60. The car is still plenty powerful, but that's probably soon to change. Maybe next summer I'll put a tune on it or something. Car right now is sitting at 26,869 miles, which is quite a bit of miles for the age of the car. Since August the 22nd, I have done 8,124.3 miles. So I've done a lot of driving in the past like 6 months. So the miles will be racking up soon. Some more changes that are coming to the car. For Christmas, I ordered Steeda lowering springs, the Steeda rear sway bar, and the Steeda strut tower brace. So that'll be really nice to have. I'm really excited to get those put on and then autocross the mess out of this thing. I don't know if I'll have new tires for the first autocross of next semester, but probably the second one I'll need them. They'll probably be very necessary at that point. So I'm excited to see how that goes. But as you can hear, under normal acceleration, it's a million times better. Right around 2,500 to 3,000 RPM, there would be just this deep brrr, like you could not get rid of it. And I kind of did learn how to modulate the drone. Basically, you had to keep your foot in it to keep the drone away, because the harder you ran the engine, the less it droned. I don't know why, but basically the glass pack is just something to refine the air to keep it from rattling. It did get a little deeper on the outside, but I can't really tell it on the inside very much. But like I said, the lowering spring, sway bar, and strut tower brace will be going on soon. And then soon after that, I will probably be buying shocks and struts, because apparently once you lower a car, you absolutely trash your shocks and struts. So I'll need to address that issue. Over Christmas break, the car is going to be in the shop probably for quite a while. Still tries to die on me after I put gas in it, just like the revs drop, car shakes. I mentioned this in my last update video. The rear end squeak is back, and that was about a month of back and forth to the dealership, which was really stinking annoying. So that's got to be addressed. The airbag recall, finally got a letter in the mail from Ford, so that's good. That's got to be taken care of over the break. And then there's a bunch of rattles in here, and I'm still debating on whether or not I want to mention it to them, because it seems like every time I take the car in for a rattle, it's worse. They make it worse. So I have no idea what I'll end up doing there. Haven't really had any other problems with the car besides those. Transmission is still mentally deranged. I don't understand who programmed this computer, but they did not understand what a transmission should do. Like when I'm autocrossing, I'll put my foot down through a corner and the car will just upshift instead of downshift. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And that's even with the traction control off. So honestly, I have no idea what's going on with it. I don't believe there's a reflash available for it. It hasn't done any of the shift flaring that the 1.5 Gen Fusions were notorious for. I haven't had that problem, except maybe like, can't talk. I think it did it once, but it hasn't been a repetitive issue, so I'm not too worried about that. Fuel economy has been right around 19 miles 19 miles per gallon combined. Which, yeah, I know that's terrible, but this car, it just doesn't get the fuel economy, and y'all can rant and rave about it all you want, but there's nothing I can do about it. I drive the car the way I drive it. I should at least be getting 19 to 20 with it, but I'm not. On the highway, I do 25-ish. That's running about 75. So it's just, the fuel economy is not what Ford said it would be, which is fine. Radar detector working well there. I mean, I just put gas in the car when I need to put gas in it, get a little frustrated about it, then go on about my day. Still really enjoying the car though. Honestly, when I bought the car, I was really struggling to like it. I mean, I liked it and it was a nice car and all, but I just didn't have the love for it like I did my Tahoe. And I don't think I'll ever have that love for another car again. But, because, you know, you just have that connection with your first car. And for those of you who aren't car guys, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're a car guy. But I was really struggling to fall in love with the car. But now that I've joined, like, the Fusion forums, the Fusion forums and the Fusion Facebook pages and the Texas A&M Sports Car Club, I've really started to appreciate this car for what it is instead of trying to turn it into something that it's not. I wanted it to be a rear-wheel drive sports car, but it isn't. So you just kind of have to adapt to what it is, and I've really begun to appreciate what it is, because this is an extremely capable little car. Actually, it's not so little, it's pretty big. The chassis is so well sorted out, like it's so rigid. The only downfall is the suspension. And then of course the tires I have on it aren't performance tires by any means. They're great dailies, but as far as autocross goes, it's pretty rough. Which is why the tires are torn to shreds right now, basically. I mean, they're not torn to shreds, but they've just worn out within 11,000 miles. So that's slightly unfortunate, but you know, when you drive a car like that on a rough surface, that tends to happen. But other than that, the car's doing fine. I'm really enjoying it. The intake is still on there. The intake, I actually did clean the filter, and it made a big difference in throttle response. This is a filter from a 2009 Jeep Liberty. Judge me if you will, I don't care. It's from my grandpa's Jeep, and I don't think he had ever cleaned it, but then I found out that they're supposed to be cleaned and oiled. So I did that, and I washed like just nasty stuff out of it. It was gray and just gross stuff coming out of the filter. So that's definitely helped. It kind of opened up the sound too. It makes a lot more of the intake, I don't know if you would call it a bellow or a throb or whatever, but whatever you want to call it, it sounds like that now. But anyways, I guess that's really pretty much it. I'll quit rambling, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and catch you later. And of course, if you have any requests that you want to see on the car, feel free to let me know. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. But subscribe for more, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.